Testes, testes, Bundes, Liga, 1, 2, 3. Now then, I'm not going to fart about, I'm just going to get straight into it, because as the title may suggest, we're here to nerd out about this bag, and that's all we're here for. We're going to put our nerd gigs on, and we're going to delve into this bag, mate. So if you're not into watching someone talk about a bag for, I don't know, it's probably going to be about 15-20 minutes if I'm honest, then this video ain't for you, mate. But if you're here to look at this bag, then welcome, because we're going to nerd out big time. The Osprey Aether 70 AG. It is an absolute beast of a thing, mate. It's an absolute beast of a thing, and a few people have asked me if I would do a review on this, so I'm doing it. I've used it enough now to do a comprehensive review and give my honest opinion on it. And also, I just wanted to run through a few features that if you own this bag you might not know about. So let's get into it. So we're going to start off, I mean the materials and everything, it is nylon, I believe, but there's thicker material on the bottom for when you're putting it down. I'll put a link below for this particular bag, so if you want to buy it or check out the weights and the materials and everything, you can have a look at that. I'm just going to run through a few features of it and let you have a little look at the straps and the internals and stuff like that. So what makes this a quality bag, mate, is the anti-gravity system on the back, which is basically, it feels like it's floating when it's on you. It takes all the weight into the hips, and these hips are made from a material which will eventually, with the heat of your body, they'll adhere to your shape. So if it's uncomfortable at first, or if it's rubbing, just bear with it. It will conform to your shape. I believe that Osprey have like a heating thing where they will heat the pads, and you can sit it on you and it'll do it a lot quicker. But just give it time and it will adhere to your shape. The anti-gravity system, it is done by Velcro. There's a huge Velcro pad there, which you can lift it up and down and then put it back on, and use these straps here to lift or lower each side. It's just a case of putting it on your back, jiggling around with it and having a little play to see what suits you, what's most comfortable for you. And the whole thing keeps it off your back. It keeps so your back's not sweating. It's got this mesh which extends to the hip as well. If you can see, when that's pulled out, this hip, I mean, it's so tight. Yeah, you don't even need to fasten it at times. It just sits perfectly tight. You can just carry a lot of weight in it comfortably. And the reason I've got this bag, it was through winter and whatnot. Like, I normally use my 48 litre, but 70 litre is when I'm taking all my camera equipment, you know, food, and a bigger tent. You want to just have a little bit more of a luxurious camp, and you're not doing multi-day hikes. And this is the perfect bag. Perfect bag for a 1 or 2 nights or long distance hiking in colder weather, I'd say. So many compression straps, so many buckles, so many things, mate. I love it. I'm a complete nerd when it comes to bags. I think I've got 3 or 4 Ospreys. I just love them. I think they're brilliant. So you've got these side pockets, and each have got compression straps, but you can choose to have your compression straps in tight to the bag, or they can go over the pocket. So I put one in and then one out. So if I want anything that needs securing in there, it can go there. And this one's just from a water bottle, so the straps don't get in the way. But you can mix it up however you like. It's easy access. So the front straps, the compression straps, you open them up, and then you can get in the front. Can you? Yeah. So you can get in the front there, and you can, you know, if you need to get your stove out or something from the bottom, you're not having to take everything out the top of your bag. Really handy, that. Really handy. And also, in the same vein, there is at the bottom, So you can get in from the top, the middle, and you can also get in from the bottom as well. And this is where you put your sleeping bag, instant access. There's even a divider there which you can, it's optional, you can take that out if you want, but it keeps your sleeping bag away from everything else. Or if you've got wet clothes or anything that you just want to keep away from the rest of your kit, that goes straight in the bottom there, and it's really easy to access. And again, it's got compression straps on the bottom, but these come really far out, so you can use it to strap your tent onto, or a sleeping mat, or whatever. Oh, I'll tell you what, mate, I'll show you this. This is a really good feature. So if you've got a littler Osprey bag with the buckles on, you'll find in here behind the compression strap are these little loops, so you can, and there, so you can clip on your mini Osprey. Now I've had this one for, oh mate, I don't know, I've had about 15 years, this one. The Osprey Viper 9. So you see that? Turns it into, like, you can attach that if you're going travelling, or if you're going for long multi-day hikes, or you're going to a campsite where you want to do little day trips away from camp, then that attaches perfectly. You can even put the big compression straps over it as well, and then you've got yourself a built-in, the ultimate built-in day pack, which I thought was a really cool feature. It's like, you know when all Transformers get together? It's like that, or whatever they're called, Power Rangers, or whatever they're called, Wombles, Weebaloo. Anyway, I love that feature. I think it's great. Let's put it on. On the straps itself, I mean, they're so comfortable, and once you're all strapped up, you're never too far away from a built-in whistle, which is on the male part of the top buckle. So if you fall over and break your ass, whatever you want, just if you're lying on your back, you can just go, help me. It's a really good feature because you can't always reach your whistle, so it's always there for you. I think that's excellent. Yeah, while I've got it on my back, I'll show you the. It's so comfortable, mate. Look at it. It's quite easy for your walking poles. There's a little loop down here, and then into the top bit. Tighten it. There you are. And they don't get in your way, and they're always there. It's a great design. That saw me across the country, that in my Osprey 48. I think it's a great little feature. You'll see here, you might not know that these wrists are tucked up into here. If you get it out, you've got these loops. There's one on each side. I won't get that other one out, but there's one on each side, and that's for your ice axe. And then the loop just tucks back up into the bag itself, look, into that little space there. Just keeps everything nice and out of the way, which I like. These compression straps that go across here as well, they also, once the bag is empty, they will stretch all the way around, because you've got these side compression straps. You can undo this, and that can stretch all the way around to this one here and compress the bag completely on your back. If you're walking around and you've got nothing in the bag and you want the ultimate compression, then that'll do that for you. Yeah, it's you can fit a bladder in it as well, which comes out here, and you've got the option then to go down either one of these straps. Also on the belt, on the actual hip itself, you've got these two huge pockets, and you can fit your phone, trail mix, snacks, whatever you want into them, mate. There's loads of room in there. So you've got two pockets at the top, a huge pocket. This is where I keep my first aid kit, knife, gloves. You can even put a little tarp in there, anything that you need to get to quickly. And then in this one, you have the brightly coloured raincoat, and it's got a little toggle that goes through this loop here, so that on a windy and rainy day, it's not gonna blow away. And I believe that, so you get that with the I think it is the European model comes with the rain cover. Don't quote me on that. I think in the US model, I think the top bit turns into a day pack. But again, this top bit can be used separately. You have these little buckles. It's so easy to do. It's just clip, done. I'll take this off now. He says it's easy, but look, he's struggling. Look. There you go. It's really easy just to detach the bucket on top there. And then what I do is, if you just, it doesn't turn itself into a bag that you can carry per se, but if you take one of these to the other corner, and same with the other one, you can just chuck it over your shoulder like that and just be hands free with it. And if you're just at camp and you might want to go and watch the sun go down, and you want to put a couple of cans in there and whatever you want, and that's a nice little feature to have if you need it. And then underneath there, if you don't have that on, hidden under here, if you turn these inside out, you'll find the female side of these buckles, so you can use that as a lid. Really good, really simple system to get into, even if you've got your big gloves on. Loads of room, mate, absolutely. Just acres of it. You've got compression straps inside. Oh, hello. Got my mate in there. There's no other pockets in there. There's just the back bit, which has got a pocket down the back, which I sometimes slide my grill in. And easy just to put back in there. So yeah, that's all of it really. And then at the front, once that's got, you've got this big stash pouch here, big mesh. It's a mixture of different materials. It's got the mesh and the whatever nylon it is. And then you can put your wet clothes in there, or just stash bits and pieces really quick while you're on the move. That's it, mate. That's it, mate. Just play around with it with the anti-gravity system. Just play around with it until you get it right. I've taken it on a good few adventures, so I felt like it was a good time just to let you have a little look at it, at all the features and stuff. And you know, even if you do own this bag, it's maybe good for you to have a look at stuff that you might not have known, or wondering what that buckle does or what that strap does. If you have any questions about it, just chuck them down. I'll try and answer, mate. It's hard. I do find it hard to reply, but to all of them. But I'm sure, in fact, if you do have questions, put them down there, because there's a hive brain in there, and between us all, I bet we know everything. We are Legion. We're stronger together. So if you do have any questions, chuck them down below, and someone will answer it. I'm sure. Is that everything I've been through? Yeah, that's it, mate. And that's it. The Osprey Aether 70 AG, and it comes in medium or large. I believe this is the medium, but Osprey have got an app, or go on the website and you can get measured up for it and see which one that'd be best for you. How long have we been going? Alright, okay, well, we'll probably edit some out. Mate, I can't wait to get back up in the mountains and start using this bad boy. I'll leave a link below if you want to have a look at it, or if you want to purchase it. I'll leave a link below so you can do that. Right, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.